Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Welcome back. How y'all doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and the other chosen one, he goes, hallelujah, Shohei Skywalker from the DFS Club. We're coming to you guys with another MLB main slate video. If you're new, welcome. Welcome to some entertainment, some fun, some great picks all in one, guys. I ain't like the rest. I put on a show. I always do the don't fall asleep challenge with the other shows. That's all I'm saying, guys. Look at this guy right here. He yawns just as I say that, right? So he's trying to tell you, like the other shows, the try and stay awake contest is a real thing. Him and I are just like, you won't get that in my shows, guys. We put on a show. We give you fire picks. We win some money. It's a beautiful thing. So hit that subscribe button. Almost at 6,000 subscribers, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. So once we get there, I'm going to give away a free 1-year membership to the DFS Club. Mind you, we had another takedown tonight on FanDuel. So before we get all to that, if y'all are returning, if you haven't subscribed yet, on your way out, can you hit that like button? Leave me a comment. I respond to each and every comment, guys. So thank you. You guys are just killing it with the channel, and it's just exploded over the last month. So again, giving away $25 Cash App or Zelly this Thursday, plus a 1-month membership to the DFS Club, guys. So all this free stuff. In order to qualify, you just have to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, Schroeder, without further ado, man, let's start the freaking show. All right, so yeah, guys. So we have a fucking, and I drop f-bombs, by the way, just so you know. I'm just being me when I'm not smacking the microphone around by accident. I'm really trying. I'm really trying not to curse so much, but sometimes I just get so fired up I can't help myself. 15 gamer, guys. Are you ready? A lot of games to go over, but before we do, I just got to show you guys because what are you doing? Just again, what are you doing? Why have you not joined us yet? Why have you not joined the DFS Club? Guys, FanDuel was a sweep tonight. All 3 of my lineups I gave out to the club swept it. Not to mention, depending on what contest you played one in, it was a takedown. Cobra Commander had a takedown with my lineup tonight. I went like, whoo. It was an easy cash night, guys. So I stacked the Yankees. I'm like, look, in the members only podcast, we don't get the Yankees this low owned ever. Let's stack the Yankees. Let's stack Seattle. Yeah, Seattle was kind of just like whatever. But I got the right Mets, right? I got Sterling Marte in there. Pete Alonso went out there, and instead of playing baseball, he went out there and fucked the dog for everybody. Still, with Pete Alonso getting a 0. Check this shit out, guys. You'll not believe this. But first, let's get into all the winners because here at the DFS Club, if you're new, we play every single sport. Most claim they do, but we literally do. Literally, we're waiting on the tennis results tonight, but DFS Space has been on fire the last 2 days with WNBA. He's holding down WNBA. I'm holding down MLB. Everybody else is holding. We got sharks in here, guys. They're holding down every single sport. He had a second place finish here. Dat Dude DT 209 in WNBA. And then soccer, guys. L Scientist makes it again. He took it down. $210. Very nice, dude. I mean, I just can't believe El Scientist on a crazy streak right now. Julio with some tennis takedown here. The bad guy, WNBA takedown. El Scientist, not only is he taking down NBA or WNBA and soccer, WNBA. I'm not making any sense. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm fucking exhausted. Today was a roller coaster. An absolute roller coaster because most of my players weren't playing until the last game of the night. So I'm sitting there sweating it out all day like, God, why is my line all the way at the back? And then as soon as that Yankees game started, whoop. Because if you guys played Josh Donaldson, like I told you last night, yeah, you guys know the rest. But yeah, anyways, soccer and WNBA for L Scientist. 142 there. Took down here, won 103. And then Tweely or Tweely. Yeah, Tweely. I think that's how I pronounce it. Brand new member too. Came in third, $42. WNBA, guys. Space came in 13th in his contest. TGG for life took down his contest. Shout out to the DFS man. Marichalane Neal. See, we got so many sharks in here, guys. It's hard to keep track right now. But so many new members. We got over 500 members. Where are we at now? Yeah, we're way over 500 now. We're going to get to 600 pretty soon. The Zillion been killing it too. Came in 14th, won $100. MLB tonight, guys. Yeah, Donaldson went off. Judge, top of the ninth inning, home run. That was huge for us, man. That was amazing. Let's Eat, brand new member, says, thanks, Skywalker. You are welcome, my dude. Matt Med1, brand new member. Look at all this. Look at all this money. Guys, our members play quarters, nickels, dimes, $5, $10, $20. We got players that play all types of contests, right? It doesn't matter if you win a nickel or 1,000 or 100,000. Winning is winning. To quote the great Vin Diesel from the original Fast and Furious movie. But yeah, shout out. Cobra Commander, use my lineup tonight. Got a takedown. $1,000. Smaller contest, right? But still, takedown is a fucking takedown. Ship that shit. $1,000. And that's with Pete Alonso going out there and fucking the dog. Again, Sterling Marte was the key. Judge was the key. Donaldson was the nuts. You had to have Donaldson tonight. But Jose Suarez, we talked about him in the Members Only podcast. I'm like, look, he's going up against Oakland. He's shown flashes of upside before. Now, did I think he'd pitch 7 innings tonight, get 8 Ks? No, I did not. But I thought he'd at least get 6 innings, maybe 5 Ks. But you got to throw it out there, man. I mean, he was at no ownership, and he was in the 6K range for FanDuel. So it worked out beautifully, guys. Just what a freaking great day, man. I mean, it would take me all video to go over all of our winners here in MLB tonight. I mean, I'm just going to scroll through. You guys can see for yourselves. This is what we're doing in here, guys. You all my lines. Boom, boom. Dezillion. I mean, everybody, man. And then Judge hit that homer. We all freaking erupted. But, yeah, guys, another great night. Again, we're playing every damn sport. And I know you're kicking yourself right now, gang. Damn it, I've been watching Skywalker for so long, and why haven't I joined up yet? Listen here, Jack. We're only $14.99 a month. That's for every sport. No discount codes needed. We don't raise our prices for NFL. Come join the DFS club. I'm going to shout it out to the freaking moon and back. I want to be the big. We probably already are the biggest, but I want to just totally take over it all. Get rid of these clowns charging you guys way too much for one sport, leaving you with empty pockets. DFSclub.com. You got DFS Space. Shout out to him, man. Killing it, WNBA. You got myself, and you got a whole family in here. We got no drama in here. We got sharks in here, and we play every single sport. You can go to the website. You can check out our lineups here. You can see for yourself what we're doing in here. Click join now. Make sure you click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, so I get credit. I appreciate that, guys. And then again, we do prize picks. We do the members only podcast 1 hour before lock. That was detrimental for today, man. Because I changed my mind on a couple picks from last night's video, but it worked out beautifully. We do sports wagering. We got Squall Man Sportsbook in here. Guys, check out these plans. $14.99 a month. We have our bronze, silver, gold plans, 3-day passes. The only difference is the more you pay up, the more you save. I mean, our yearly packages are cheaper than what everybody else is charging for a month. And you get every single sport, guys. We won't stop because we can't stop. And we're going to continue to be cheaper than everyone just to prove a point that you don't have to spend those huge monthly memberships to win in this business, guys. You don't have to. If you want to, that's up to you. But you get all my lineups. You get ownership, projections. You get the top stacks of the slate. Who's the best pitchers of the slate? I always come through with the sneaky pitchers, guys. You get everything. Core plays, lineups, ownership, everything. DFSclub.com, guys. Don't you dare be sour. It's time, guys. I don't know what else to say, but I know we get a lot of new viewers on my show, so y'all don't know. Like, what is he talking about? It's the first time I'm seeing this. Go to dfsclub.com. Click join now. Click on my logo. Pick your plans, guys. For $14.99 a month, you cannot beat that. You'll make that back on day one. The rest is just you're playing with the church's money. So come check us out, guys. Stop losing. Start winning. DFSclub.com. We are on a fucking roll right now in August. So we're going to keep it rolling right into the NFL season. All right. So let's go to what should we do first? I just don't want Draft Dashboard to update during the middle of the video. Let's go to one-offs first. We'll get into pitchers. We'll go to one-offs, and then we'll go to the totals. I'll get more in detail with the totals here. All right, so 15 gamer. Hang on to your hats and your seats, and hang on to your cats, especially when they're stretching out like this. Oh my goodness, Schroeder. That was a good stretch, buddy. All right, you can come chill right here like the little gremlin you are. So let's go over pitcher real quick, guys. So Garrett Cole has not been good at all. Let's face it. Last three, 13, 17, 13. That 13 was against the same Seattle team. These two teams, for some reason, they like to go at it. They like to score lots of runs against each other. Garrett Cole's 10-5. He's in play. Do I trust him? God, no. The Seattle lineup's starting to look better and better as they're getting healthy. Once they get Julio Rodriguez back, I mean, they're going to be a lot of trouble for these teams. They're going to play spoiler for a lot of these teams. So, but yeah, I like Garrett Cole. Do I love him? No, but he's all right. Zach Wheeler has a good matchup against Miami. He's 10.4K. Again, Miami's an easy team to pick on, right? 29, 28, 23 in his last three. It's going to be good hitting weather in Philly, though, but Zach Wheeler's got the goods. Freddie Peralta, even at home, I don't know, man. He's just not stretched out. He only pitched 4 innings last game, only got 7 fantasy points. Game before that, 3 innings, -4. I just don't trust him. Joe Musgrove against San Francisco. I mean, I guess 9.6K, though, is a little steep. I think that's way overpriced. He's starting to look like the old Joe Musgrove. 5, 21, 7, 3 in his last 4, guys. That's not good. That's not good. That's terrible. So good thing it's a 15-game slate. We're not forced to play these fuckers. You know what I mean? So we have a lot to choose from here. We got Shane Bieber and a way better matchup here against Detroit. San Francisco does put runs up sometimes. But Bieber against Detroit at 9.4K. Justin Bieber here has been looking like his old self his last 2, 27 and 30. And he gets a great matchup against Detroit, guys. He's only 9.4. Luis Castillo against the Yankees? I don't think so. If you want to be different, though, maybe a lot of people chase. I just don't know how you don't play Aaron Judge every day. That's just me. I just don't know, man. It's been working out great. Julio Urias. We have a lot of aces today. We on the mound for 9K. That's way too cheap. Julio Urias should be 10K for the way he's pitching this year. He gets a Minnesota team that, let's face it, ain't knocking anybody's socks off. 25, 21, 25, 31 in his last 4, guys. I love it. Give me some cheap Julio Rodriguez. Fuck. Here we go again. My mind is gone, which you guys already know. Watch my shows. That's me, you know. But man, today was a grind. So I'm exhausted. I still haven't eaten dinner. It's fucking 12:18 in the morning. Ugh. Guess that's good though if you're trying to lose weight, but not the healthiest way. But yeah, Urias at 9K. I mean, come on. Alek Manoah, I don't know, man. He's on the road. It's in Baltimore. I like Toronto more at home. That includes their bats. Toronto got a lot of people in the old prison pocket today. If you like punishment, man, you can stack them again. But I don't know, man. This ballpark, you'd think it'd be good for pitchers, but Baltimore finds ways, it seems like lately, to just shit on everybody, right? So Manoah, I don't know if I'll get there. Charlie Morton at 8.5 looks pretty good against Boston, who just is awful this year. Morton's done pretty good against them, especially in that last start. He got 34 DraftKings points. These two teams don't play each other that much. It's American League and National League, so that's kind of typical. But I think Charlie Morton at 8.5 is kind of too cheap. I think it is, especially against Boston. And he went 7 innings last game. So if he's pitching good, they'll leave his ass out there. But then we got Carlos Carrasco. He's only 8.2K. Going up against the Cincinnati team. They traded everybody away. Everybody's gone. They gone. Didn't they get shut out today, I think? If I'm not mistaken. Didn't Bassett shut their asses down, man? So why wouldn't you go to Carrasco, right? 21, 32 in his last two. He'll pitch deep in the games too, man. If he's out there, it means they don't really want to use their bullpen. 2 games ago, he pitched 8 innings. So I love the matchup. Again, Bassett just shut him down, and Bassett's really not that good, but man, Bassett looked great tonight. There's a Coors Field game on the slate, so Miles Mikolas does not make the cut. Marcus Stroman, 7.2K. We're going to pick on the Nationals, guys. I believe they got shut out today. I could be wrong. Last time I checked, they were. No, I think they scored like 3 runs. The Cubbies came through with like 6, I think, and a horrible hitting game too. Hitting weather game. But yeah, 18, 18, 17, 18, 13 in his last 5. But it is against Washington. You're looking for a decent, not great, but a decent pitcher tomorrow who will pitch 6 to 7 innings a game. Marcus Stroman's your dude. And how about Jose Urquidy? He's only 7-1. Going up against them Texas Rangers, man. Coming off a phenomenal, I'd say last 3 have been pretty good. He's pitched 6, 7, and 7 innings. 38, 13, 18 DraftKings points in his last 3. He goes up against the Texas. It's a battle for Texas, guys. So I think 7-1 is a good deal. We don't like to overpay. Don't like to overpay. If you want to be different tomorrow, you can roll out with some Braxton Garrett. Now, I took a chance last time, and it worked out against a tough opponent. He gets one of the toughest opponents on the slate today, the Philadelphia Phillies, at home. It's going to be hot. It's going to be uncomfortable for everybody. That's at the game. 27, 12, 28. I mean, the guy's good. It's too bad he's on Miami. 27, 12, 28, 32 in his last 4. However, it is against the Phillies, so GPP only Braxton Garrett. Then call 1-800-GAMBLER maybe. Then James Caparellian just sticks out to me at only 5'6". Going up against the Angels today, they didn't have Shohei Ohtani. It was like, gosh, Cole Irving was just a no-brainer at that point. So we got the news during the podcast. I was like, gosh, we got to get Cole Irving out there. Stack him with fucking Suarez, man. That would have been great. But I like the 5'6" price tag we're getting here. He's pitching good. He'll pitch 6 innings. So on FanDuel, he can even get you that quality start. The Angels just strike out so damn much. They make everybody look like fucking, I don't know, Nolan Ryan or Cy Young. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, James Caparellian against the Angels. Let's go. But speaking of the Angels, we got my favorite pitcher on the slate, Shohei Ohtani, 10.3K. The A's just got shut the fuck out. Look for him to probably get shut out again. Shohei Ohtani's going to be on the mound. I mean, it's not looking good for the A's, all right? But Shohei Ohtani, 10-3 is my favorite pitcher on the slate. He's going to be $900 more on FanDuel. But they give him the day off so he'll be nice and rested up for tonight's game. So give me Shohei Ohtani, my favorite pitcher on the slate. And again, we got some value pitchers, so don't you dare be sour. If you want to pay up for bats today, you can definitely do that. Let's see if we got any catchers that stand out real quick. Catchers I kind of don't want to give you unless we know they're playing for sure, like fucking Martin Maldonado here. He's 9 for 18 against Perez, and he crushes lefties. So I'll put him in the player pool. I don't know, guys. I mean, we got some great catchers on here. Like Kirk at 4.4. You just plug him in pretty much, right? That's too cheap. Even though he's kind of struggling, that's still too damn cheap for fucking Kirk. Will Smith's always in play if he plays. JT Realmuto, 5'7" though. My God, right? 28, 29 his last 2. You pay it for him, you're going to have to sacrifice like an outfielder, an expensive outfielder or something like that. But maybe that just gives him low ownership. So let's go to first base real quick. So this is a segment called, this is news, what I'm going to start doing now, the one-off segment. So I'm going to go through the players here, position by position. These are just the one-off plays I like. And then the game-by-game breakdown we'll go through when we look at the totals. So one-offs, first base, Rhys Hoskins going up against Garrett, who's a lefty. Well, Rhys Hoskins has been nothing short of golden, man. 20, 14, 20, 21 in his last 4. Get him in there at only 4.4K. That's a steal. Trey Mancini. Too bad he's not at home, right? But is he at home? Wait, I think he might be at home. Let me check. Because you wouldn't think this, but let's see. Trey Mancini in Houston, in that ballpark, I think, yeah. So he has more home runs in that ballpark than any other ballpark in the majors. And he's only played for this team for like a week. So Trey Mancini's firmly in played only 3-5, guys. He just hit so many home runs at that stadium. And then let's go to second base. Let's look at Andres Jimenez for Cleveland, only 3.9K. He's perfect against Alexander, guys. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. That's how Donaldson looked the night before. Look what Donaldson did today. Fucking 4 hits. But yeah, 3 for 3, 1 single, 2 home runs. Andres Jimenez, you make the one-off spotlight of the show. And Marcus Semion's down to 4-5. This one really stuck out to me. He's down to 4-5. Yeah, he kind of deserves it the way he's been playing, right? But he's done good against Uruguay. 3 singles, 2 doubles, and a homer, and 16 at-bats, guys. That's a 375 average. And Marcus Semien, 4-5. Yeah, sign me up for that shit, especially in cash games. And then third base, who we got? Alec Bohm for Philly. I mean, these Philly guys are really not that expensive. He's only 4-1. He's another lefty crusher. So 1 for 1 against Garrett with 1 home run. Alec Bohm looks pretty good as a one-off. J.D. Davis for the Giants. If he makes the lineup, he's perfect against Musgrove. 2 for 2. 1 single, 1 home run. Let's go, J.D. Davis. Make Schroeder and I look good, man. Let's go to shortstop because we won't stop and we can't stop. Do it with me one time. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Come on, Schroeder. Do it with me one time. That's what gets us pumped up, man. We do this before every members only podcast, man. We get all fired up. Bo Bichette, 4.4K. Always a good option at shortstop. Until he gets back up to 5K, I'm going to keep playing his ass. JP Crawford kind of piques my interest against Garrett Cole. 4 for 9, batting 444, 3 singles, a jack, and he crushes righties. So let's go to outfield. All right, so I'm going to go back to the well here. This was Schroeder's home run call last night. He went out there, and instead of playing baseball, what did he do, guys? You know what he did. He knows what he did. He went out there and took a shit on the lawn. And now we got to rub his nose in it and tell him, bad dog, bad, right? But I don't mind going back here. He's 4-1. It's against a righty. So Dalton Varsho at 4-1. I would think the ownership's going to come off of him today. We already went over Mancini. Andrew McCutchen for Milwaukee. 2 for 2 against, I can't even pronounce this motherfucker's last name. All right. 2 for 2 against them. 1 single, 1 homer. Give me McCutchen at 4-3. I think that's it for so that's it for the one-off segment, guys. So you think, wait a minute, that wasn't that many picks. Don't you dare be sour. Again, that's a segment for one-offs. We're going to use Draft Dashboard for that. You want to try Draft Dashboard, it's $1 for 30 days. Click in the link in the description below to take advantage, guys. But you got to click in the link. That's the key. That's the key. All right, so let's go to the games, guys. Let's break this shit down. Break it down. Dun, 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 dun. DX. Y'all know. You already know. Okay, so first up, we got Toronto and Baltimore. Humid, partly cloudy, 83 degrees. Winds kind of, I don't know, 6 miles an hour, kind of swirling there. 4.9 for Baltimore. Sorry, for Toronto. Shit. Why don't I say it fucking right? 4.9 for Toronto. 3.8 for Baltimore. Alek Manoah against Kyle Bradish. You got to figure Toronto's going to play against Bradish, right? You got to figure. Until Springer gets back, Gurriel's going to lead off. He's 4K. Vladdy, I'm not going to pay 6K for him. We talked about this today. Kirk is a great play catcher, man. I don't believe in punting in catchers anymore. I just don't do it. T-Score Hernandez, I like him better against lefties. But, I mean, he's been pretty good except for today. He got, 3 fantasy points. And then we got Bo Bichette, who I talked about. Matt Chapman got a home run tonight. And Whit Merrifield just can't get his shit together. So, I don't know, man. Biggio, I always like him in this park because he got one today, but that right field fence is not deep. That left field fence is deeper than my baby's mama. You know what I'm talking about? So to the right, lefties are all good here. So give me Biggio, give me Bichette. Chapman seems to like this ballpark. And then, I mean, Kirk is your catcher. And then go Gurriel. I think you can get away with not sacking with Vlad at 6K. I'm not, I mean, you're committed at that point at 6K that's going to be your pay up for the slate. I'm not committed. And then for Baltimore, they're priced up, right? Like Cedric Mullins is 5K. Adley Rutschman's 4.5. Sanitar's 4.6. I mean, I guess they come down a little bit. But Mullins hit 8th today. I was like, oh, okay. But down here at the bottom, you can do what's called like a wraparound stack, right? So Roganen, Odor, Urias, Jorge Mateo, great bats down here, and they're cheap. And then run it with Cedric Mullins, right? So they're going to bat 7th, 8th, and 9th, and then go with a leadoff hitter. That looks good to me. Odor, he's got power. Jorge Mateo, he's got speed. He'll steal some bases. Urias has got some power. We already saw that today. So, yeah, Baltimore doesn't look bad either. Next up, we got Miami at Philly. Humid, partly cloudy, 87 degrees. Winds are blowing out again in Philly, guys, to right field at 7 miles an hour. Give me a Philly stack here. We already went over the pitcher, so give me Zach Wheeler. Braxton Garrett, only in a GPP, and I'm telling you, you call 1-800-GAMBLER if you're doing that, all right? But, yeah, I mean, give me Schwarber at 6.2. There's plenty of value on this team to where you can just throw Schwarber. You'll be committed, right? You're committing to a 6K player. But you got to take a stand with Philly here. Rhys Hoskins is only 4.4. Alec Boehm's only 4.1. JT's 5.7. Castellanos is only 3.8. You get that Castellanos kind of savings there. And then all these, Bryson Scott's not bad. 9th. Maybe you do a wraparound stack here, right? Segura, shit. Matt Vierling has his moments, but Sosa, maybe you don't do a wraparound stack. I don't know. I think you just go balls deep here with the Phillies. You just go, 1 through 5. Do a 5-man stack there. Then we got Atlanta at Boston. Humid, mostly cloudy, 79 degrees. So kind of warm for Boston, and winds are blowing out at 7 miles an hour to right field. 5.4 for Atlanta. 4.3 for Boston. Charlie Morton against Rich Hill. We already covered this part. Rich Hill's not good anymore. He used to be. But yeah, Charlie Morton's fully in play at 9.5. And Atlanta looks great. Acuna, Swanson, Austin Riley, Matt Olson. And then from there, it's still weird seeing Robbie Grossman in that lineup. But you can, pick your poison. It's going to be a huge slate. So the ownership's just going to be spread out everywhere. But Atlanta is one of my favorite stacks. Them and the Phillies, I'm going to have to make up my mind for my top stacks. Who's going to be number 1, number 2. But night before, it's a dead heat, man. Boston, Tommy Pham. I mean, I'm not going to get there going up against Charlie Morton. I think Charlie Morton's got the goods. Then we got Cleveland at Detroit. Partly cloudy, 77 degrees. 4.5 for Cleveland, 3.2 for Detroit. Winds are kind of swirling, but they're always, winds don't really factor in the stadium. Just give me Shane Bieber here. And they're going up against Tyler Alexander. You can make a case for Cleveland. You really can. I'd go Steven Kwan, Rosario, Jose Ramirez, Andres Gimenez. Remember, the one-off. Andres Gimenez at 3.9. You can get really crazy with a Cleveland stack. You always can. Cleveland's been good to us last week. Right, Schroeder? Yeah, see, he meowed. So what does that say? Play the Cleveland Indians tomorrow, guys. Because Schroeder meowed. No, I didn't misspeak. I'm not politically correct. So they're the Cleveland Indians. They will always be the Cleveland Indians. I'm Indian. I'm Native American. Hence, I can't grow facial hair. I can't grow body hair. I can say it. All right. But yeah, they look great tomorrow. If you want to be sneaky, I'm just saying, against Detroit, against Alexander, Cleveland could break the damn slate. Schroeder thinks so. Then we got the Reds at the Mets. The Mets kind of fucked the dog tonight, right? They didn't really come through. I'm glad I only got them in my cash line. Because GPPs, it wouldn't have made sense. There's just too much ownership there. But today's a new day. 3.2 for the Reds, 5.6 for the Mets. Winds are blowing in today. It's 83 degrees, so it's cooler, and the winds are blowing in. So not as juicy as today was, but Mike Minor against Carlos Carrasco. Again, I love the Carrasco play. I love the 8-2 play. As far as stacks here, I don't know about stacks, guys. Like, no Reds for me, and actually probably no Mets for me either. They're projected to get 5.6, but I mean, Darren Ruff's a new addition to the team from the Giants. He's got power. They'll use him. He won't get pinch hit for every second at bat like the Giants used him. Pete Alonso's, except for today, Pete Alonso literally cost me a takedown. Now, because I play the big contest, right? Littler contests, I still took down in my FanDuel. The big contest, if Pete Alonso would have just fucking done something, would have taken it all down. I'm a little sour about that. But again, I'm not going to pay $6K for Lindor. That's just too much. I'd rather take the savings and take a shot with Sterling Marte, who's actually got more stolen base upside too. So he's been stealing more than Lindor lately. Let's face it, right? They both steal bases, but Marte's been doing the damn thing. Brandon Nimmo, I mean, he's fine, but I'm not ready to go balls deep into a Mets stack today. Then we got Washington at the Cubbies. So what are we looking at here at Wrigley? 73 degrees, so it's still kind of cold. 7-mile-an-hour winds blowing in. So it's not going to be windy for once. 3.4 for Washington, 4.8 for the Cubbies. Pablo Espino against Marcus Stroman. Again, I like Stroman at 7-2 here. I'm going to pick on the Nationals for the rest of the season. If you want to go with the Cubby stack, pick your poison, right? Ortega leads off. I thought he was going to get me a goose egg tonight. I have him in the cash line, and then he came through for his price tag. I mean, that's about it, man. Just I can't with the Cubs on a big slate like this. I can't commit to that. Then we got Texas at Houston. That sounds kind of crazy, right? Humid, partly cloudy, but they're in the dome. 3.3 for Texas, 4.4 for Houston. This is a hitter-friendly park. We got Martin Perez against Jose Urquidy. Martin Perez is a good pitcher, but he didn't make the cut today because Houston always scares the bejesus out of me. They're very dangerous, very dangerous, very dangerous, very dangerous. But however, for Texas, I just like Marcus Semien. That's it for our one-off. I like Jose Urquidy, so I'm not looking to really stack against him. Houston stack's always in play. That 4.4 projection's kind of low, though. We'll see what the lineup looks like tomorrow. Yordan Alvarez should be there, right? Bregman, Altuve. Altuve's just been shit this year, though, man. Been really bad. I'm not really looking to stack against Perez either at the same time, so I don't know. I don't know about that. But you guys know they're always in play. Kyle Tucker's just been awful too. His price actually went up a little bit. Just give me Trey Mancini here at 3.5. This dude does nothing but hit home runs in the stadium. I don't know what it is. They also got Dubon from the Giants too. Shit. Giants players spread out everywhere, man. Next up, we got Tampa Bay at Milwaukee. Clear, 72 degrees. So the dome will probably be open. 3.6 for Tampa, 4.6 for Milwaukee. You got, again, Jimmy Yacabanis. I don't know how the fuck you say that. So it's going to be a bullpen game for Tampa. Tampa does have a pretty decent bullpen. Going up against the Woodruff. Brandon Woodruff, guys, at 9.9K. Love Brandon Woodruff here. Again, Draft Dashboard, I don't think had him up, so that's why I didn't talk about him. Draft Dashboard doesn't update till overnight. So sometimes I miss these things. That's why I come over here. That's why we're going to do the one-off segment. But yeah, Woodruff looks pretty good. 9.9K. I mean, Tampa Bay's been pretty good. They've been decent. But I'm not going to stack them up on the road against Milwaukee, who's been really good at home. Do you guys see that Christian Yelich play where he stole third base? He was safe by a mile. Like, it wasn't even close. He was called out by the umpire. They reviewed it. And it looked even worse. Like, he hit that third base bag. You could have counted to 5. And then the tag came down. And they still upheld the call. Like, that's shady as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, some of these guys, I think, these MLB guys have some money on the game or something because, I mean, it was obvious that he was safe. You guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Just go to YouTube, type in, like, Christian Yelich steals third base. You're gonna be like, are you kidding me? But, yeah, I love Milwaukee, man. They've won us so much money this month. They're going up against a bullpen team. I don't like stacking against bullpens, but especially one of the better bullpens in the league. But, I mean, these guys are fine. Colton Wong's only 4.3. McCutchen, that one off I was telling you is 4.3. I'm not paying 5.6 for Rowdy Tellez. I got to draw the line there. I'll pay 5.2 for Willie Adonis, but Rowdy Tellez, nah. 5.3 for Christian Yelich is stretching it. But I'll pay it for Yelich. I'll pay it. He does have stolen base upside, so Milwaukee looks great tomorrow. Then we got the Cardinals at Coors, guys. So this will be popular. Remember, it's the first game of a Coors Field series, which means 9 times out of 10, it's a dud. 9 times out of 10. But there's an exception here, guys. It's going to be 92 degrees. It's going to be hot. It's going to be uncomfortable for everybody that's there. 5-mile-an-hour winds are going to be blowing out too, which isn't much, but 92 degrees, yeah. Give me the Cardinals. I mean, everyone's going to be on the Cardinals tomorrow, especially Goldschmidt at 6'4". Obviously, my favorite pay-up on the slate. Then you got Nolan Arenado coming back home. For those of you that don't know, Nolan Arenado played for the Colorado Rockies his whole career until he just recently went over to the Cardinals. So those are 1 and 1, 2 right there, obviously, for me on the slate. And then you can kind of get crazy with this lineup, right? Dylan Carlson's probably going to lead off at 4.3. Tyler O'Neill is going to be 5.1. That's too much for Tyler O'Neill. Sorry, but I'd rather take a shot on Lars here at 2.3. Maybe even Tommy Edman. Do a wraparound stack, right? So Tommy Edman batting ninth. Stack him with Carlson, Goldschmidt, Arenado. That looks good to me. And then for the Rockies, just Mikolas is a pretty good pitcher, but I mean, I'm going to go with some hot bats. You get Jose Iglesias, maybe a sprinkle of Brandon Rogers, but 5.2. Brandon Rogers against a righty at 5.2. I don't think so. I take that back. CJ Cron, though, at 4.3 kind of piques my interest because that's really cheap for a guy that I know has power. He just hasn't really displayed it. Randall Grichuk's been on fire. He's 4.1K. So don't forget about Elias Diaz either, man. He's got power. Don't forget about Colorado tomorrow, man. I think there's some gems in here that you could probably get at low ownership because everybody and their baby's mama and their baby's mama's mama is going to be on the Cardinals. 6.4 implied totals, no joke. Next up, we got San Francisco at San Diego. Guys, if you watched this game tonight, you probably fell asleep. I think it was something about these Bay Area teams. It was 1-0. San Diego has been shut out again, guys. How do they get shut out with all this talent on this team? I don't know. But when Tatis comes back, just look the fuck out until then. Mostly cloudy, 76 degrees. Winds blowing out at 5 miles an hour. 3.3 for the Giants, 4.4 for the Padres. Alex Korn on the Cobb against Joe Muskrat. I'd say I am not on these teams right now. I'm staying the hell away from San Diego until they wake up. We'll just move on. Next up, we got the Angels and oh my God, another fucking beauty right here. Another gem. Angels at the A's, man. Maybe I go to this game. Clear 65 degrees. I want to see Shohei Ohtani pitch. Maybe I can talk my wife into going. We'll see. 3.8. Yeah, Shohei Ohtani. So my favorite pitcher on the slate. Caparillion, you can make a good case too because he should get a lot of strikeouts here at only 5.6. As far as that goes, that's it for this game. Give me both pitchers. That's it. I mean, just garbage lineups, like garbage, these guys. But I might go just to see Shohei Ohtani pitch. If you guys think I should go, leave it in the comments down below. Plus, when I go, I don't fuck around with seats. I got to sit up front. So my wife hates that. She'd rather save a couple bucks and sit up in the nosebleeds. I'm like, nah, I don't think so. I spent enough fucking time up there when I was a poor fucking teenager, spending all my fucking lunch money and all my paper route money watching Jose Canseco, Mark McGwire, and Ricky Henderson do the damn thing. I've done my time up there. I will never sit up there. I'm old now. I'd like to sit up front. It's beautiful. It's worth every dime. Next up, Pittsburgh at Arizona. Partly cloudy, 97 degrees, but they play in a dome, guys. It's fucking Arizona. 4.1 for Pittsburgh. You took a shot on them today. It didn't quite work out, but you can say the same thing for Arizona. Projected at 5.1 today. Zach Thompson against Tom Henry. Who the fuck is Tommy Henry? He sounds like a damn NASCAR driver. Maybe you do take a shot on Pittsburgh today. Just give me O'Neal Cruz at 4.2 for Pittsburgh. Arizona, you can stack them again. Again, Varsho looks good. Christian Walker's on pace to hit like 30 home runs this year. Ketel Marte came through today. So you can make a case again for Arizona. Like a lot of people are going to be like, fuck, they fucked me last slate. I'm not ever playing them again. Come here, Schroeder. I'm not ever playing them again. You hear that a lot. You cannot hold grudges in DFS. You just can't do it. You'll lose money. So I think Arizona looks like a phenomenal stack. Then we got the late night hammer games. We got the Twins at the Dodgers, clear 83 degrees. We got 3.6 for the Twins, 5.2 for the Dodgers. Dodger stack's always in play. However, Joe Ryan's on the mound, so Joe Ryan's a pretty good pitcher. Julio Urias, again, for 9K, I think that's a steal. At home, the only bat you got to really worry about here is Byron Buxton. Other than that, Julio Urias should have a field day. So give me Urias here. Give me, typical Dodger stack here. Let's look at who they got projected. Lux, Taylor. I always like to look at the bottom of the order for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts has been pretty solid this year. I got to give it to him. So is Trey Turner. Freddie Freeman's been kind of hit or miss. Will Smith's been on point. Don't even get me fucking started on Muncy and Turner, man. I don't know. I don't even know if Turner's going to play. But we'll see. We'll see. I want my boy Klay Thompson's brother to play. Bellinger against a righty is always a good idea. Chris Taylor's back. He's only 3.8. Chris Taylor's got some power, so hell, do a wraparound stack with the Dodgers tomorrow. That looks pretty good. And then we got the late night hammer again, guys. The Yankees and Seattle. 3.8 for the Yankees, 3.4 for Seattle. You got two good pitchers here. Garrett Cole versus Luis Castillo. Oh, Luis Castillo is so good, though, man. But the Yankees are so much good. They're so good, too. Without Rizzo, though, if Rizzo don't play, man, I might get to some Castillo. If Rizzo is going to be in this lineup, I'm staying the fuck away from Castillo because you got Judge and Rizzo to worry about. And, it could be a long night for Castillo. Castillo does give up hard contact, but, man, does he strike out a lot of people. So it's dangerous. You see that Yankees logo there, and you get intimidated. I get intimidated when I'm putting a pitcher out against them. So I don't know. Maybe I just take a shot. I'm not going to take a shot at Garrett Cole, though. I'm going to let the others take that shot. I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to put myself through that again. You're going to wait all fucking night for your pitcher to pitch. Be like, all right. Especially if you're close to a takedown, right? You'd be like, all right, I got Garrett Cole coming out. It's going to be great. And then he goes out there and fucks the dog and ruins your whole fucking night, right? I don't want to go through that shit. So I'll just stay away. So top stacks, again, Phillies, Braves, number 1, number 2, number 3, not including Coors Field. Okay, I'm not going with the obvious here. You guys already know. But don't forget about the Rockies. Get those Rockies bats, the hot bats. Love Milwaukee because they're at home. And that's about it. The obvious ones are always going to be the Dodgers, the Yankees, but today, probably not so much, right? Against Luis Castillo. I can't believe Cincinnati got rid of him, man. He's an ace. But yeah, a lot of ownership's going to go to this Cardinals-Rockies game, but it's a big-ass slate, right? Anybody can go off, but I do love Milwaukee at home. They've done us good this month. So give me Milwaukee, give me the Braves, give me Philly. Those are my top 3 stacks. As far as like iffy stacks, I'm eyeballing this Cleveland Indians stack tomorrow. That's my sneaky stack of the slate, guys. The Cleveland Indians. Get them in there in a lineup. I only play 3 lineups, guys, so I'm gonna get them in there in one and just fucking hope for the best. But I think they got a pretty good matchup. So I don't know why wouldn't you do it? Maybe you go to San Diego, right? You think tonight's the night. They're gonna do it. They're gonna finally do the damn thing, and you get them in there. I don't know. We'll see. But it's time, guys. It's time. We're at 44 fucking minutes. Holy shit. It's a 15-game slate. It's time. Hold on. Let me grab them. I'm going to have to grab Schroeder. He's going to make me chase him. But it's time for your favorite part of the video and mine. I apologize it's taking so long tonight, guys. We got to go over 15 games. Schroeder's picks, where Schroeder's going to give us his 3 home run calls, guys. His 3rd home run call is going to be who's going to get us not 1, but 2 home runs, guys. Let me grab this little rascal. Don't change the channel. We'll be right with you. Where's Schroeder at? Come on, Schroeder. All right. I know you guys can hear that meowing from a mile away. You want to say hi, Schroeder? See, the camera's not on. Do you feel more comfortable? Well, too damn bad because the camera's back on. All right, Schroeder. So who do we got? We have a lot of players to choose from. Off the top of your brain there, who do we got for our home run calls? Who you got for your first home run call? Hit me with it. Just hit me with it. Let's see. He likes to go on this side. I don't know why, but when he does his home run calls, who you got? Oh, you want to say it in the microphone? I'm gonna go with my man Trey Mancini, my first home run call. All right, Schroeder. You're on it tonight, dude. So Schroeder's first home run call is gonna be Trey Mancini. Who you got for your second? Who do you got for your second home run call? Well, thank God for that. I understand Cat. Like I always say, he's like Chewbacca. I'm like Han Solo. Schroeder's second home run call is going to be none other. You sure about that? I mean, you sounded pretty freaking sure. It's going to be none other than Alec Bohm. He's throwing it out there, guys. He's not giving you obvious plays. He could say Aaron Judge all fucking day, but no. He just goes with his gut. All right, Schroeder. Here's where we really need you. Who's going to go out there tomorrow and win everybody all the salmon treats, all the fish in the sea, the catch of the day, what have you? Because I know you don't care about money, really. You just care about food. Who's your third home run call that's going to get us not one, but 2 home runs? Well, I'm going to have to really go out on a limb on this one, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, get this microphone away. Well, you got to tell them. You got to tell them. I know, but I don't want to go too close to that mic. I put my hand on the mic, get it out of here. But as far as my home run call, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you guys Andrew Mccutchen. Really? All that smack talk, and you're going to go Andrew Mccutchen, Schroeder? You feel that good about him? Really? They're all that shit you just talked. Cats, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Schroeder, we ready to send them out of here? We've taken up enough of their time. We're at 47 fucking minutes. This is probably my longest video ever. Sorry, guys. I appreciate it, though. Thank you for grinding, for riding it out with us every single day. Schroeder and I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment down below. 15 Gamer, man. We got to be on it, right, Schroeder? We're going to be studying this shit all day. So come join us, guys. DFSclub.com. DFSclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo. Pick your plans and come win some freaking money with us, man. Stop losing. Start winning. Come join the DFS Club. You guys want to try out Draft Dashboard? It's only $1 for 30 freaking days. What? Oh, the moon's out. The moon's kind of bright. This is why videos take 50 minutes because I get fucking sidetracked. What else is new? Schroeder and I just want to really thank you guys for all the support. On a serious note, we're almost at 6,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just speechless. So let's get this bread. Don't you dare be sour. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. I'm out. Schroeder's out. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. We love you. Subscribe.